Hey! How are you? It's me, again! Playing Mario Land 2. I hope this works. I hope it's There we go, there's the audio. Gotta check that it's coming through for you as well. Yeah, it's all happening. Let's turn it down a little bit, because Game Boy games get a bit loud. Hopefully that works. Let's play it! Let's beat it! Let's have fun! I love this game. We should be able to get this done. And the title is correct. If you're ever looking at me and I'm not really doing much, there is like a 50% chance at least. What? That has never happened in my life. But it's true. If you're looking at me and I'm looking a bit vacant, nothing's going on, there is at least like a 50% chance that this game's music is playing in my head. What a game, what a banger. Probably like the best game on the Game Boy. And you can feel free to fight me on that. I'll read your opinion. Don't know if I'll listen to it though. I live wild and free, listening only to myself. Playing on the Game Boy player, because I've managed to get that working up. It's good. Here we go, getting as much as we can. Doesn't matter, you can do this sweet ass jump like Mario World. Hope that's coming through at the same time for you as it is for me. Oi, I'm terrible. Always get the secret exit. They're not even difficult. Ring that bell. Like the YouTube people told you to do. Started early today. I did. And I'm appreciative that you came along. I did. There's things I gotta do in the afternoon. I've been up for like an hour and a half, you know. The day's just starting. But I feel it's the right thing to do. Get it done, have some fun. Also, I don't exactly know how long this is going to take. We're going to Turtle Zone first. This should only take like an hour, no more than like 2 hours maybe. Wario's castle at the end is the only thing that's gonna keep us on our toes, because you have to do it in one go. Listen to this music, man. Tell me if it's too loud, if it's drowning me out. But yeah, this game is amazing. Whoops. Forgot the shark was invincible. Yeah, starting early, just to get it all done. I like to do something every day, it feels really good. And there's some things that need taking care of later for me. So yeah, I'm having a nice morning. I don't know if it's like afternoon for other people. Nighttime maybe, or if you're watching this back later. Thanks, hope you're having fun. We'll see what we can do. Aiming to finish, because it's not that hard of a game. I used to have trouble with this game when I was a dumb child. And if you ever played it, you know that if you get a game over, all the little 6 coins you get from beating the individual lands go away. And you have to beat the bosses again, and that's a little annoying. But hopefully, we don't end up there, because it's not hard to get like a bajillion lives, like this. There's 3 right there. We'll make some mistakes, we'll mess up. I was messing around before because, just a bit high? Alright, we'll fix that. Game Boy games are a little bit more piercing and loud than regular, you know, console games. I've always found that. You gotta turn them down on the TV. Gotta turn them down on the stream. So hopefully that's a little nicer to listen to. They needed that shrill, piercing soundtrack so you could hear it through the tiny Game Boy speaker. I think there was something off to the left. There's like no secrets in this game, honestly. Someone's about to come on like sometime and be like, "You are so wrong. you are the most wrong man who's ever lived. But to me, this game's pretty straightforward. We play it, we enjoy it. Get it done. Always good to blast through, which is exactly what I intend to do. So I said before, I was messing around, because I'm playing this on the GameCube Game Boy player, and obviously, you know, when you play Game Boy games on like a later console, like the Game Boy Advance or something like this, you get access to all the color palettes. I'm sure you've done that before, where you mash your buttons, like the D-pad works, and then in combination with like the A and B button as well to get different colors on the screen. Like you can see now, like I mashed until I found a nice like bluey gray one with Mario as red because I felt that represented nice. I was trying to get the like straight up grayscale one, or you can get the one that's like all the dark green as well, like the original Game Boy screen, but I was having trouble finding it because you have to do it on like the Game Boy startup screen, and that's not always like super representative of what you're gonna get, you know? So sometimes you mash those buttons and a color scheme looks good and you're like, yeah, that's it, I got it. And then the game actually starts up and you've got like negative colors. Like photo negative, they're all reversed and it looks horrid. I think, oh no, that was good, that was the right way. So it doesn't always work out. Cash. I haven't played the original Mario Land, maybe I should. Oh, was this bit of a roundabout way? I've got it lying around somewhere, I should give it a go. Maybe we can all do it together. And then Wario Land as well, that's another good one. Do like them. But this game is like king. You can't go wrong with a bit of Mario Land 2. High effort, fun game. Oh, I missed. We're going for the goal. There we go. Nothing too hard. Let's see if we can't grab some more lives or something. Bang. Always good to have. And next up, the boss. See, this game's not too long. Look at this dude. I forget if those things up there hurt you, so I'm not gonna find out. This stuff is sticky, you can jump on through it. And there we go, the flying hat pretty much trivializes the whole game. I love it. You can basically like take a nice running jump through a lot of levels and just cruise and just skip the whole game, which is really what we're here to do. That's what's interesting, that's what people like to see. Look at me go. See, you can just cruise through most of the game. Sometimes you get a little stuck, sometimes you accidentally jump over cool things. But you just smash that button. Ever played Battle Network? No, I haven't. I never got that far in like my Mega Man playing. So obviously I'm a huge fan of like the original series. Mostly on like the NES and stuff. And the X series is alright. I got through like Zero and ZX, they're not my favorite. I started playing like the Legends games. And I haven't beat Legends 2, but after I did that, I don't know why I stopped. I just sort of stopped playing it. And I don't know, like it wasn't even bad. I just stopped for some reason. We're at the boss now. But then after that, like that was my plan. After I beat Legends 2, I was gonna start the Battle Network games. We gotta get this dude on his head if you can't tell. He's gonna throw little dudes at us. But we're cooler than that. I forget if we can jump on them, if they just hurt from like any direction. Just gotta get above him. Yes. So yeah, Battle Network. I don't know, I'll probably get into it one day. Who knows, maybe we can all play it together, like, on the old stream, but I've never tried it. I've got the collection that came out on the Switch, but, you know, depending on how we play it, you can play it on, like, the Game Boy Advance. Is it good? I mean, lots of people say it's good, but I don't know. I like the older style games. If I treat it like a different series, then maybe it'll be fun. The Turtle Land is done. Moving on. Big Mario. He's next. But yeah, always worth a try. Didn't play This is the song. This is the song that if you look at me at any given time, this is likely just smashing in my head. 50% of the time. The other 50% is Western Land from Mario Party 2. So if you're looking at me and there's not much going on, that's what I'm hearing. But who knows? Hope I get to play it someday. It's fun. Certainly I will. I'll try it. I'll try anything, you know. I always like to form my own opinions rather than listening to others like as gospel. Because sometimes people give you some hot opinions and they're not very good. We set ourselves up pretty bad there. And we got hit again. But it doesn't matter. This game is very low stakes. And look, we get the flying hat anyway. And if we mash that MFA button, but to come on through. But yeah, which battle network's the best? Tell me. I mean, I'll probably, knowing me, if I ever get around to like playing them, I'll probably play them in order. Because I'm like that. I like to start, you know, number 1, work my way up. Or if people say like there's the best one to get into a series with, then I'll usually go with that and then work my way in from there. So if there's like a best one, but then again, some series as well, it's like, oh, we got the bell anyway, sweet. But some series, I also like to play in like sequential order because for a lot of series, when they progress through, obviously, installments, they just get better and better. Or like they improve things in the menus. So sometimes it's nice to start with like the worst one or the first. And then work your way up and see how it got better over time. And you know, release order, you can't really go wrong with either because, you know, it was how it was meant to be played. I don't think anyone's ever made a game and gone like, hey, don't play it. Wait, like 3 years. I'm gonna make another one, which you should play first. And then come back to this one I already made. I don't think anyone's ever done that. So I think we're safe. It's always nice getting into things later as well, because if, look at these guys, we gotta steal their ball. Because if you get into things later as well, you can also listen to people online. Like I just said, I don't listen to opinions of what's like good or bad, but I do listen to people's opinions when they say like, if you're gonna get into this now, like watch out, like do this thing or don't do this thing. Like when people find out how things like break games or like make your save files unusable, that's always good info. I think I have the version of Twilight Princess on the Wii, where if you save at a certain point, the game just like breaks down. And it's like at least 3/4 in as well, which is pretty bad. Well, we didn't get it. I wanted the flying hat. I think, what was it? Was it like Pokemon Sun and Moon? If you saved inside a Pokemon Center, which many people choose to do, then the game breaks that way as well, which is pretty rough. Get rid of him. We're cruising. And there's the bell. We get to ring it again. Easy stuff. Lives are always good. Not that it's gonna do anything. We're gonna get the... Oh, I pressed the button too early. We left. I thought I was like, oh, it's gonna go to the flying hat, so I'll finally get one. I'll move under it so I can catch it. And it's like, no way, bucko. You're out of here. Oh no. We gotta get rid of this clown. Sometimes you get punished. We gotta ride these little dealies. We don't have the flying hat, so we gotta put up with it. These explodes, we gotta leave. Only one thing to do in a situation like this. More fire flowers. Not what I'm interested in. Just getting on through. Been a while since I've had a game with a good old game-breaking bug in it. I mean, I guess that's a positive. Here we go. Very difficult question. The number one port make is the one you like the best. Ooh, we gotta run back here. Something good. What's that on? Is that like, you know, the one in the collection? Everyone has their high and low points. Hard to say which one is the best. Yeah, it's like that, which is why we said, you know, we make our own opinions. So you said, where was that, like, port maker number one? Is that on, would you say like the Game Boy? Is that the one on like the Switch? Or, didn't they put like 2 of them, 2 out of like 6 on the DS as well? Yes, look, we can skip this. We don't need to do this. Yeah, they put like a couple Battle Network games on the DS, didn't they? Was it 1? I don't know if it was 1, but it was definitely like, I've seen number 5. And I think that's a strange choice to just throw out like, oh yeah, you wanted to play this game? Yeah, we made it a little while ago. Here's number 5. Alright, we gotta see if it drops us or not. Here we go, look at this. Beautiful. Hey dude, come on in. Love to see you. Always good when pals pop in. We're leaving. We don't want the fire flower. And now we're at the boss of the Mario Zone. This is the song. This is the song. If you're looking at me, like I said, nothing going on. This is in my head. I'm just cruising. We're in Legoland. You guys ever been to a Legoland? Like the theme parks? They're pretty fun. Everything's made out of Lego, like shocker. But it's like really creative. I like the little parts where it's like they make parts of the world out of Lego and there's like the big diorama you can walk around. I'm a sucker for those, you know. When like museums and whatnot have like tiny dioramas or things to look at where it's like large spaces represented or little. They've got like the models of like houses, people. I love that stuff. It's so interesting to me and I like the effort that they put in as well. But there's just a little something. Sick tunes, you bet. And yes, as I mentioned before, we're just skipping the game with the flying hat. We don't need to play their games. And look, it's the end. This boss, when I was just a little boy, used to give me a lot of trouble, but now I see it and I'm like, oh, you just hit him. I don't know why it was such trouble before. Oh, I got hit. After all my big talk. Yeah, they start doing weird stuff. Good. You gotta jump where he's going to be. I think he does high jumps. Yeah, but that's fine. Just catch him on the way. Ooh. I don't want to do this again. Yeah! Good stuff. That's 2 lands complete. What are we at? 18 minutes? Love it. We'll see how we go. We'll beat the game. Unless I really, really make a mistake. And we gotta like beat all the bosses again. Good stuff. Guess what month it is? Look, I'm on topic. I'm relevant. I'm popular. We're doing Octoberland. I did it. I made a relevant stream. Get through these. Naturally, like most things in the game, they hurt you. This song's alright. I mean, it's in my head a little bit, but not like the last one. The last one was something special. Get those coins. We can turn them in for stuff like lives. If we need them. What are we at now? 12. Flying hat. The game plays itself. Going up. Back outside. Booze. Blocks. Crazy. But now, yep, we just get to fly. I think this probably had something in it. It's a coin. Wow. Lost my hat. Lost my hat again. Got the bell. Ooh, that drops from this. Wow. Good thing we got the bell, huh? We'll just try again. Extremely low stakes. We're just having fun. Watch out for those. Do we go down the pipe? We can't. Wow. Watch out for these dudes. Up the stairs. Watch out for like the Friday the 13th Goombas. Is this one I can go down? Nah. We'll go up. It's always worth your while in these games to go up. There's a Batman. And look, it's the bell. Yes! That one was pretty high up. Alright, let's get something. Always like the 3 lives. We gotta stock up for Wario. Because it's very possible to make mistakes in Wario's castle. We're progressing. Look at these guys. This level, I guess I like this land because, you know, it's pretty diverse in what you see. So there's like standard spooky stuff that everyone would say, and this level's more like Japanese oriented spooky stuff, which is nice. You get that range of spook. Always worth it to go up. It's like a Sonic game. The higher path will always treat you better. Let's see what we land on. Nice. Ring that bell. Ooh, I wasn't tall enough, but now we got it. Anything here? Sometimes they hide hidden blocks and stuff. Now we're underwater. Nothing scarier than a fish. Alright, now we gotta get through all here without the booze catching us. Oh boy. We're doing it. Got him in one. Oh, there was a life over there, but we don't need it. We'll get through. I don't think you can't do the old spiral jump as a little Mario. But look at that. Can I get in there? Yes, I can. Now look, flying hat. Beautiful. And we'll get that. Check this out. If you hit enough dudes, you get a 1-up, just like in other games, but I don't know if we'll hit enough in a row. Yeah, nice. We got 1 at least. Oh, but we... You know, we don't need every single one. That's just like the completionist deep within me. Now we're in Spooky House. I hope this doesn't, like, I forget. I don't think you can get rid of these dudes. But, I don't know about you, but when I play Mario games, the boo houses are not fun. Like the 2D Marios. They're not my favorite, and I don't super enjoy them. I want that. Just give it to me straight. I don't need all your, tricks, secret doors, looping stuff, make me run out of time. We don't need that. We just want to play the game. Is that Mario Brothers Wonder game out yet? I don't know. I haven't really been keeping track. I got hit. I don't know if it's out like now or in like a week or 2. There's blocks and stuff. I don't know if I'll try that one immediately. It's like a first-party Nintendo game. It won't like disappear from the shelves. If I want to try it, I'll try it anytime. Just talking to myself. making a little shopping list, I guess. I feel like this is the regular exit down here. There we go, we can climb up. Yep, always good. Ring-a-ding that bell. And we're in. Oh yeah. I thought we were gonna miss it. But we got it. Okay. We gotta take down the old witch. It's like a fish body? Gross. Get in the big old cauldron. Just making our way downtown. Gotta watch out for the off-screen booze. And the freaky fish. Gross. What's down here? Lots of goodies. But also booze. Firefly, I guess we can do it. Unless... Is this gonna be something nasty? No. Oh yeah! Good stuff. Let's get out of here. Aside from what I said before, like the old ghost levels in Mario games where they like lead you around on a wild goose chase, does anyone actually like run out of time in a Mario game? Because I feel like they're always pretty generous. I think it's just to keep you from like standing in one spot too long. I do not enjoy a game with a harsh time limit in levels like this. Like if you ever played the Castlevania games on the Game Boy, sometimes they can be pretty strict. And I think like there's like 3 of them and only the second one's actually decent, I would say. Like the third one's not bad, but eh. And the first one, ugh. Not my favorite. Always weird to me thinking how like, you know, the 64 and the PlayStation 1 were coming out at the same time. And then like the Game Boy was also there. So you were getting these like real big, amazing like levels and games, and then you sort of had to put up with this a little bit, like, not put up, but there were better options. Alright. Get her. And I say that, but let's face it, at the time when we were all playing, we thought this was like mad. It's like the best thing we'd ever seen. We got hit, but she's done. I'll take it. We'll trade it. Another coin for the coin pile. It's going good. There we go. Pumpkin land done. We can't go to the moon just yet. We're gonna go to the house. The macro zone. I like this level, it's fun. You're just a little guy. In a big old house. The music's pretty good here too. It's not like The One, but it's pretty good. Nice. Watch out for those bull ants, because they will make spikes, as you saw. Flying hat, we're kings now. Kings among men. We can sort out any problem. He's got a gun, so watch out. Getting on through. Fun game to cruise through. I keep saying it, but it keeps being true. So what can I do? Get him on down. Yeah. I believe up here. We should be getting to the ending soon. There's some stuff. I forget how to get through there, but I'm not too fussed. We're just cruising. And we just fly straight over. Ring that bell. There we go, we got it again. 3. Wonderful. Getting closer to the house. Let's just see how far we can get. See, it's a bit of a nasty way to play, but it works. Not the most interesting thing to see. But we didn't have to deal with all that stuff. Not that it would have given us trouble. Ooh. I'm flying too much. What do I care? I've already got the best item. They can't give me anything better. There's a lot of water levels in this game. I never really thought about it. Lots of fish. Goodie. There we go, getting on through. Don't really care what's in the box. Nice. And there's the bell. See, we just skipped like the last part of the level. Went straight to it. We'll try to get 3 more lives. Ooh. Alright, I will not move until the last part. It's only a mushroom anyway. Nah, we're moving. We want out. Nothing better. I missed the jump. There we go. Just skipping stuff. Because we're trash. You know, all they had to do was just make a nice little Mario soundtrack, but I didn't realize, like, you know, the person at the time was like, hey, why didn't I bust out some, like, Grammy award-winning stuff instead? Is this something? Yes, it is. Let me up. Oh, I'm really messing up. This is amazing. That's what people are tuning in for. This might be a little tough without the flying hat, but what can we do? Look, it's stuff. Get him out of the way. That was lucky. And because we're not lazy, we'll climb up one more step and we'll get the bell. And we will go for 3 more. Yeah. Good stuff. Last level of the macro zone. Jumping again. I feel bad. I feel like it's not that interesting, but it's not about being interesting. That's actually exactly what it's all about. But we're just trying to get things done. I keep saying that, and it keeps being true. How many Marios we got now? 26. We're doing hot. Doing a great job. I forget who the boss of this land is. It's not just like a big ant, right? Get on in. Is this it? Ah, it's the mouse. That's right. He runs on in. Get him. Oh. Well, that's gonna pose a little challenge. There we go. One more. Oops, I jumped over him. That should be it. Nice. So we've got that enemy counter down the bottom. I forget, because, you know, you see there, the money just adds up and you can spend it elsewhere. But I think it's every 100 enemies you get a 1-up. So they changed it a little bit in this game. Could be wrong. Always room to be wrong. 2 lands left, isn't that cool? So what we got to do next... we got to go here. If you're not familiar, we got to take a nice little ride in this dude's little snot bubble. We're flying. We're just gonna do what we can. I'm not even holding the controller anymore. There's certainly a level down there, but we're not interested in seeing it. I don't know what those spiky dudes are called. They're called like Gordo in Kirby, but I don't know if we are keeping the same naming convention. Look at this premium stuff. Quality. We love it. And straight to the bell. Because I hope I got this right. Hope I remembered correctly. What are we going for? Hey, that's cool. Yes, we want the flying hat. We love it. See, this is how we get to the moon. How you get to space, because you can't just walk there on the map. Much like real life, you cannot just walk to the moon. The flying hat doesn't work here. We got our sweet anti-gravity, or low gravity, I guess. Big jumps. We're on the moon, having a rollicking good time. This level's like not turbo easy. There's only 2 of them, but they're not like the easiest ones around. Look at that. Terrible. Gotta keep your eyes out because there's lots of spikes to get ya. Poses a different challenge than usual. There's the bell though, which is always what we're interested in. A nice little halfway. Hey, I don't agree with that, but we will take it. Let's do it. Let's not do the same thing twice. If you own a Game Boy player, whoo! Tell me your favorite background. There's like 20 of them. I like this one that's just the GameCube. Because the purple GameCube is the one I've always had. And I love it very much. There we go. Oh, almost. We gotta run off that top one. And that'll do it. Good stuff. Lives are always important. They'll come in very, very handy later. And already at the boss. Only 2 levels in the moon. In this level, I think you just stay up if you hold the button up. Whoa. So yeah, it's just hold the button to go up. Let it go to go down. And it's pretty much just a little, you know, side scroller. Not like the shooting one. But we just gotta get through. So yeah, there's only 2 levels in the moon zone. I got hit. Only 2 levels here. Technically 3, because you gotta get to the moon as well. I would say this is probably the hardest level outside of Wario's castle, and as we go through it, you can make that decision for yourself and see if you agree or not. Because it goes on for a little while, and there's, you know, stuff you gotta do. Like, look at this, crazy. That's it, focusing. Using all of our brain power. See, if you hold the button, you can just cruise through like this, but I'm pretty sure you'll get beat down eventually. I'm sure there are things they put in. Wow. I went straight for that, and now I gotta do it all again. You do it to yourself. So yeah, we should probably hang more around the middle, because we'll find the bell eventually. And that's something we want. We want to find items, we want to find the bell. So that if we make a mistake, we don't have to keep doing the whole thing. There we go. Making it in. I've accidentally chosen a bit of a difficult way, but it's fine. It's fine. Good. I'll get that too. Where's the bell, man? Where's my halfway point? There we go. Good. Making it through. Woo! We don't need that, we got that. Ah, get out of here. Oh, goodness. Oh, hey, sweet. Well, we're halfway. Never seen a Mario level in space before. There's a few. I can't say there's like heaps through the games, but if you don't count Mario Galaxy, which is like all about space, both games, then yeah, I guess he never really goes to space too often, much like myself. You have very limited Mario experience. I don't play like heaps of them, but now that I think about it, I've been playing quite a few recently, haven't I? Yes. I forget if this is a reference to the first Mario Land game or not. Good, we got him once, twice, 3 times. Genuinely just remembered Galaxy before I said. It certainly exists. I haven't played those games in a really long time. I like got everything there was to do in those. They were fun. But they do exist. I'm more of a Mario Sunshine fan myself. It's a bit jank, but it's really fun. And you can do things in ways that you weren't always meant to. Last of the 6 lands, the tree zone. It's a tree. And it's the song again. They're playing our song. This is another good place to start if you didn't do the turtle zone first. Oh boy. They keep doing this to me. The Fireflower's not doing too bad in here. Just keep on running through. There's the halfway. Terrific. It's nice coming from like the space zone, which is one of the harder ones, into one of the easier ones. Another good thing about this game is you can pretty much play it in whatever order you feel like. It's our song. That's right. They're playing our song. I should have gone down. There we go, we got a 1-up out of it. Feels good. Beautiful. And there's the bell. And there is the bell. That's better. Let's do it. Flying hat, that's good. I don't know what item that's actually supposed to represent. It's like a carrot or something. But it makes you fly. I just call it the flying hat. Call me creative. This level's got lots of like weird jelly. I guess we're in a tree, so it's technically like sap or something. You know, going into the deep lore again. We don't need that. Ooh. Made what's called a mistake. Oh boy, he blows up. We gotta get out of here. Again, it's a little slow, but you can stick through here. And there we go. Nice. Ring-a-ding-ding. We're halfway. And there we go. You can stick up through the middle here. You can drop down, get some cash. I guess it's a little faster to get the money. But then you do stuff like that. We can jump on through. Masterful. The flying hat reminds you of Hermes or something. I guess it's well, the inspiration's got to come from somewhere. It's pretty much just a hat with wings on it, so there's not too many ways to make it extremely individual, huh? Whatever, we didn't even want it anyway. We didn't need that either. There we go, and look! It's the bell. Let's try it out. We know the timing by now. We know how to get those 3-ups every time. Let's go for this one. There's 2 ways up. Let's face it, we're having fun, and this game isn't long, so we're probably gonna do both. We gotta show off what the game can do. Hopefully I don't hit the block. There we go. I mean, I can get rid of them. I don't know why I'm avoiding them when I could just handle them. Oh boy. Perfect. We can race the 1-up. And we fell, but luckily... Oh no, we fell all the way. I was gonna say, luckily, you can catch yourself on the ground below, but no. It was not meant to be. Now we gotta get the cool items again. Hello. That's what you get for 100 enemies stomped. You just get a free little star. I guess that helped us a little bit. There we go. These fly dudes don't really do anything. Liking the color palette. Imagining they're doing the best for what they could. Well, I was talking about it before. I don't know if you were hanging around. But basically, so like the Game Boy, the original one, which is what this is for, didn't do colors at all. So everything was like black and white, or that like dark green sort of color if you were playing the very original Game Boy. And so when things came to, you know, colored consoles like the Game Boy Color, or I'm playing this on the Game Boy player on the GameCube. Oh boy! Oh! They got us. So yeah, when it came to consoles that could handle color, because originally they had, you know, 4 shades to work with pretty much, they just decided to throw in 4 colors instead. And when you start the game up on like your Game Boy Color or the GameCube or something, you get to have an extra second and you can press the buttons. So you can press, you know, up, down, left and right on the D-pad, and each one has a different color palette, and you can mix it with like the A and B buttons as well to get a whole bunch of different colors or patterns. So I was messing around a couple times before I started today to find the nicest color. I was going for just the original like gray or black and white, but I ended up finding bad ones instead. Like I got like all yellow. I accidentally found like the inverted colors, so it was all reversed and didn't look good at all. So yeah, that's what the color palette's doing in these games. Yeah, it is interesting. I find it's cool. There were certain games like if you see when we play Pokemon, I think there it is. Hopefully that comes back. If not, I think we can run and jump to this. We can't. Oops, all yellow. Yeah, there were certain games like I think, or that was more for the Super Game Boy, right? So there was also a Super Game Boy attachment for the Super Nintendo where you could play, you know, your Game Boy games on the screen. And that had certain games that was like made for it. So it had improvements to either the sound, the colors, the picture, or like nice little border backgrounds as well. There we go, it came back. And there were certain games that worked with that. This isn't one of them, I don't think. But for the most part, yeah, you just hop in, choose your little color palette. Hopefully you didn't pick a bad one, and then you play and have a good time. I mean, like, banana yellow would work better with, like, the Donkey Kong games, I suppose. But, the lavender and salmon pink are nice together. I thought they worked well. So yeah, I was going for the more grey colours because I thought that original black and white would look really nice. But these also work quite well, and I'm happy with what we got. Which is obviously why I stuck with it and didn't reset again to grab something else. The color wheel. Now there's something that people haven't brought up in a while. The only real like color wheel thing people do anymore is like blue and orange. You see that in advertising all the time. But going off what you said before, I do think it's good as well that they were just working the best with what they had. And I like that sort of thing. That's also why I think older games can be pretty impressive. I got hit. Because I always feel like they were working against the limits rather than just, you know, working within a good frame. So, you know, people pushing the limits of what a console or system can do always ends up really cool. And a lot cooler than people just, you know, saying, oh, I've got all these opportunities and options before me, and I'll just pick and choose something. Nothing is weak to fire. What is... I am in a tree. I'm fighting bugs here. We're gonna miss this one. Yeah, it's true. It is overdone, but you know it works, and it's really eye-catching. So, people go for it. We're in the boss level. I fell. You know a lot about your colors there. Do you do a lot of art yourself? That's cool. If true, or if I just made it up. Nice. There we go. Making our way through. This is the last... Look at these owls. They're cool. They're here to help. We can hop on. This should be the last of the 6 coins, and then we get to go beat up Wario. And the clouds as well. Everyone's come to help us. Halfway. Lovely. And the flying hat. It can't get better than this. Another great song. Let's see how far we can get. This is the boss. Alright, we gotta dodge his stuff. I don't remember what he does, but he comes down. And we just gotta do that. And one more time. Yeah, I think this was intended to be one of the first places you go to, so he's not that tough. So you do art, huh? Mostly digital, trying to go that way. Had to force yourself to learn. Well, I can't draw at all. There is not an artistic bone in my body in terms of art. Music, I got a little bit. Cranky bird. And there we go, now the door's open. So we can head on down to Wario Land and beat him up. Just needs a nap. That's cool, if you do a lot of art, I always love to see it. Let's get some lives in this nice big lump. We don't really have anything. Ah, screw it, we're out of here. If you do a lot of cool art, send it to me, I'd love to see it. I think my Twitter is linked somewhere. Here we go, Warriors Castle, we have to go. But if you've got any to share it there. If you don't have a Twitter or anything, well then you're one of the lucky ones. But this extends to you and anyone that might be listening into the future. If you do art and it's cool, I'd love to see it. And if you say it's not cool, then chances are it is and you're just being too hard on yourself. I got hit. That's gonna do bad for us in the future. So we're in Wario's Castle now. The last level of the game. And obviously the hardest, because you have to beat it in one go. And if you don't, you gotta start from the start. So you gotta learn the whole thing. And do it properly, otherwise you will be forced to do it again. It's not the hardest thing in the world, but compared to the rest of the game, it certainly poses a challenge, which is good why we have like 30 Marios. Only follow Japanese people on Twitter because you can't read what they say. Fair enough. Well, if you find me, send your stuff to me because I'm always looking at stuff. I want another person to appreciate. Always open. There we go, hopping on through. We are focusing as hard as we can. Now this one has traps, I'm pretty sure. So if we stepped on that block there in the middle, a big old punching glove would have come out. There we go. There we go, like that. Now we have to avoid it. And we didn't. These break. Wario is very tough. There we go. Always hoping that there's something hidden, but there's probably not. There we go, we're making it, we're doing it. Next section. Digging the track. I said the music in this game is great. And there's a chance that you might hear a lot of it, so I hope you do like it. Because we might be hearing it a few times. Nothing too bad. I haven't really used the spin jump too much. I don't really know if it's like for anything, other than breaking blocks. And Now we gotta beat these little Wario faces as they bounce around the room. There's like 3 of them. Good, he's done. And then see, there's like... Oh boy. I guess they had to add like some challenge. Good, and then we'll go in and there'll be 3 now. Oh, I thought it was 3. Take our time. That's bad. I thought I was gonna get hit for sure. Just gotta wait. Just gotta catch him on a good rebound. Good. Alright. I don't know if Wario's ahead. Wario is ahead. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Just gotta run into him. Oh. I got stuck in his head. But you see... Now we gotta try again. And you go all the way to the start. So you just have to learn and get better. We got about 30 tries. So it could be very long. Could be very short. I got hit. Let's see what we can do. There we go, it's happening. Whoa! See, it got me again. It's like the Mario Party stream. Wario just can't lose. Well, that's not to our advantage today. It's not in our best interest to have Wario be number 1. We're trying to stop him. So I think the deep lore of this game, because we're clearly interested, is, so this is Mario's mansion. And in Mario Land 1, we had to run off and save Daisy from wherever she was being kept. And then when Mario comes back from his sweet adventure in the first game, Wario's here, and he's taken over his house, which is pretty rude. Alright, gotta make it, like, show up. There we go. Good. Oh, I got it anyway. Well, we got through that. That's probably like one of our hardest sections. At least it's right at the start, so if you mess it up, gotta learn how to crouch. There we go. And we're through. Wario really just went finders keepers, it's true. There we go. Oh, I did it again. I like went out of my way to go back and hit it. Because I'm pretty sure, oh, you know what? Fine. Because if you like keep your power all the way and then that last one I think gives you a fire flower and you can actually use it to just keep whipping him with it. But of course it's harder because you got to fight those big old like Wario balls with the fire flower as well, and you know, you're double the height. No, it was not meant to be. We are not meant to keep our mushroom status as we head through the castle. You know, I thought we were in a different spot. This is the part where we make a couple mistakes and then get a little frustrated. I'm not frustrated. I'm not going to pretend and say like I'm getting upset or anything. I'm very relaxed. But this is the part where we end up making dumb mistakes instead of regular mistakes. You all know what I mean. There we go, that should do. Safe. Let him shoot. Got out of there. We're doing it. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Looks good to me. You know, why don't we wait for him to go under us this time? There's no need to rush. I think we started with like 999 seconds on the clock. I know Mario seconds count down a little faster than regular ones. Here we go, see? It's going well. This is good. We're learning. Good, good, good. You know me, would have preferred the flying hat, but we take what we can get. Skip over these. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. I ran off the edge. You gotta press the jump button as well, huh? Oh boy. This is bad. I wanted to be wasting my lives to Wario, not just his little castle. Yeah, we got slapped. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. Alright, let's give it a real go. We can't be wasting lives out here. Because if we get a game over, then the 6 coins go away and we gotta beat all the bosses again. And that's bad news. You can stand in the fire while it's charging up. Don't worry about it. I got hit! Terrible. Okay, okay. Good. And there we go. It is tough, but I get it. It's supposed to be the last level in the game. The last challenge. So you gotta have a little bit going on. Good. Making our way through. Excellent. This part shouldn't be terrible to get through now. You know the trick, the secret. Good. In and out just like that. There we go, we're in. It's Wario Ball time. I think you can sting him too with the fire flower, but we won't play any stupid games. There we go, keep it nice and light. And we're through. Alright, let's do a better job. There's always more parts that I'm forgetting. There we go. And it's ball time. Let's see. Nah, we lost it. We got too cocky. This is a good time. Yes. That was handy. We'll catch him on the way down. Good. next Wario ball set. Good, we got one of them. Get the other one. Not terrible if you're nice and patient. And we got them both, crazy. He looked like the emoji when I jumped on him. Good, and now we've got a fire flower against Wario, and I do believe that works a little bit, but I've been wrong every time. Whoa, he got me, because I wasn't paying attention. Alright, there's a bit more to do. So, there we go. That's the first part done. So now, we get one of these, which is nice. You gotta fight Wario like 2 or 3 times. So now he gets the flying hat, crazy. So you basically just have to jump around him. There we go. And good. So naturally, one more fight. Ah, it's only one of these. I think you'll get the fire flower next. See? And this is the big bad final part. But it's okay, we can do it. Alright. It's either him or me. It was him! And look, now he turns into Little Wario. He's sad because he got beat up. Like most people do. And there we go. So that's about that. Not a long game if you know what you're doing. Warrior's Castle. Nah, no more. We made it good again. And we flip it from W. Come on. To M. There we go. Fantastic. The end. I forget if we get credits or not, because a lot of old games just sort of end. Thank you, Mario. The quest is over. Yeah, we get a little bit of credits. That was fun. I like that game a lot. There we go. Mario Land 2 stuff. Definitely one of the top games on the Game Boy. Can't go wrong with it. M for Mini and W for Wumbo. I was thinking it, but I couldn't remember both parts, and I was like, no, I gotta do it, but I can't remember and I don't want to mess it up. It was a nice game. I'm glad we got to breeze through it. Yeah, now the castle's set back to Mini and it's not stuck on Wumbo anymore. So now we just listen to the ending music and let it go. So for the upcoming week, I think, you know, I've been playing Mario RPG on Mondays. It's been going pretty well. Because I am trying to get it done before the remake comes out, just for myself, you know. But, you know, capitalize on that interest. But, I'm gonna probably play that tomorrow. And I think after that, I'm going to try and make a schedule for the week, because I think this week should be pretty okay. The week after that, I'll be moving house, so things might get a bit wild. But I'll try and make a cool schedule, so I'll get that posted online. I'll probably make it little thumbnails and stuff before we switch over to the real stuff. Hopefully I can make one. Hopefully I can stick to it. I don't think I'll put times on it because I'm never 100% sure of what things are going to be doing. There's Wario one more time. Don't quote me, but I think this was the first game Wario appeared in. Presented by Nintendo, good stuff. So I'm going to try and make a schedule. Mario Land 2. So look forward to it. Enjoy. I think this is one of those games where you just have to turn it off. I don't think you get to go back to the menu or anything. Don't think the buttons end up working. Well, I suppose that's that. Hope you had fun. I did. And I'll see you next time. Look at this, I'm getting better and better at ending things. I don't know if that's good or bad. Catch ya. I'll see you next time. Love ya. Thanks for coming. I'll miss you already. I will see you tomorrow. See ya. Bye-bye.